What's up, y'all? This is Madmave. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be reviewing the new movie from Legendary Pictures called Skyscraper. Skyscraper is about a FBI agent named Will Sawyer that now assesses skyscrapers for security. And he finds himself doing a job in Hong Kong and then finds the building ablaze, also finding that he's framed for it and also having to save his family out of the building. So that's the pretty much the whole movie and what's going on and the dilemma at hand. So I'm going straight into my pros just to get straight to it. So one thing about this movie that I really liked is the pacing of the movie. It was quick cuts, but it gave enough time for the characters to tell their stories and stuff like that. Like, I feel like as much of a drama, action, like disaster film it was, like, it definitely played off of that family element very well. I like the beginning of the setup of the movie and what they show you, because you know they really just go deep into like showing you The Rock's character Will Sawyer, of him being an FBI agent and him going through the, you know what I mean, what he did back in the day, and also showing you that so then you can show you later the mental and physical injuries that he endures later in the film. Also, right between there, right before they cut to showing you him later in the film without a leg, and going through that mental state of what happened. I don't want to spoil it, but also they go briefly into the skyscraper. This reasoning, you know what I mean? You know it's a movie, and they, you know what I mean, they pretty much make the skyscraper its own character in its own way. You know what I mean? Like, they make it very unique. And I really just enjoyed the setup of the whole thing. Yeah. So moving on to another thing that I really enjoyed about the movie was the visuals. Now, obviously, it's a skyscraper, so I mean, do I have to say more? Like, you know, you want to feel some type of vertigo. You know what I mean? You want to feel those moments when you know what I mean, he's up in the air and looking down, or you know what I mean, or somebody's falling and somebody's trying to save somebody. Like, they did a good job, like, showing that suspense and giving that action, and I really had fun with the movie. You know, like it was just visually done right. Another thing that I liked about this movie is that I'm actually elaborating more on what I said about the family dynamic, but once they make that cut from the skyscraper to the actual, you know, The Rock and the family, they give these it's not long moments, it's, you know what I mean, it's shortcut moments. It's not enough to, like, you know what I mean, oh, where's the action and all that stuff, but it gives you enough time to, like, especially with The Rock and how he did, which I'm going to get to, but it gives you enough time to believe in the family and actually like have some type of sense of care. So within this hour and 45-minute movie, or I think it's lesser. So that was one thing that I really enjoyed about the movie, that they really went for that. Another thing is The Rock. Get straight to it. The Rock was awesome. Like, I feel like it's one of the movies that he showed me that, like, his skill and his range, because there was just a lot of moments where, you know what I mean, you got a son and a daughter, because that's another element that when it comes to this movie, like I said, the action and the family element, they try to make sure that that was in there. And I didn't think that the kids were going to be in a skyscraper that long, and that was something that made it different, and for them to be in there, and you know what I mean, and it's, I'm not going to say like, oh, I see that as green screen, but it was done well. But I feel that they did enough, like, especially The Rock, he just did a good job of making me feel like, you know what I mean, he's really trying to save his son and daughter, and he just had a lot of moments where, like, I felt like he was really just trying to take advantage and show his range and what he can do, and, you know, yeah, he did a really good job ultimately. And also Nev Campbell, shout out to Nev Campbell Loved her in Scream and all that, and but in House of Cards too. But yeah, she did her thing in there. She was she had a lot of. I rather have it as a surprise for you because they did a lot of a lot of elements and a lot of things when it comes to the character's personality and her traits that make her a a force in this movie in her own way. So one con that I did not like about the movie is the villain. He did. I like how they showed that, you know what I mean, there's stakes in the movie. Like they used him for that element, and that worked for me. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to forget about him in a week. Family moments. As much as I liked that they put that in, and that was one of the elements that they used for the story. I I just feel like there was certain parts where it shouldn't have been. So you know what I mean, that's not like a total, you know what I mean, rip on them, but like yeah, it just like brought me out sometimes. Like really, should you be doing that right now? But you know, yeah, I don't knock them that much. Some things about the continuity when it comes to where people were kind of felt awkward at times, like at least the timing of where people were going and stuff like that. So him getting up to the skyscraper, how he did that and everything, so just felt a little off to me. But the one thing that about this movie that is, it's not a con, but I'm going out my cons and I'm going into, it's a con slash my final thoughts when it comes to this particular movie. This movie, it's Die Hard. It really feels like Die Hard, and you know, you can comment down below, let me know if like it's like, oh, that's totally off. But it's not exactly like Die Hard, but there is a lot of things that, I mean, the characters, how they did it. I mean, John McClane, like obviously he would be Will Sawyer. Obviously Nev Campbell would be the wife, and then when it comes to just like being in a structure and having the movie just in a structure, uh, yeah, like I said, like it's not exactly like that because they actually kind of incorporate the kids a little bit more in this story. There's certain things that he does that it's just like Die Hard. I'm talking about, remember the glass foot? Anybody that's seen Die Hard, they know about John McClane pulling the glass out of the foot and everything like that, and that moment just, I don't know, like I think that movie was rated R compared to PG-13. I feel like that's some of the main differences, and obviously it's today's standards and stuff like that. But like it just felt like a Die Hard movie. There was a lot of stuff. If people that going to see this movie, matter of fact, yeah, I feel like anybody that wants to go and see a good action movie, just looking for something this weekend, go and see it. Is it like Oscar nominated? Oh, this big thing that's going to be like everybody needs to see it. No, it's not like that, but it's a fun, good popcorn, another rock type of movie, and you know, go and check it out. And especially for the Die Hard fans that actually know about Die Hard, let me know, because it felt like Die Hard and I still enjoyed that. But at the same time, there was just certain things because the way they twist on how, you know, John McClane would do it, and I'm telling you, you'll understand where I'm coming from. Even the end, Hans Gruber, like the end holding the wife. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen Die Hard, but yeah, definitely go and check it out. So the score for this movie, I would give Skyscraper, and because when it comes to the Die Hard thing, it's like I've seen it before. So, but like again, they did separate themselves when it comes to the story with John McClane and, you know, the way that Will Sawyer, The Rock's character, is. So without mouthing off too much, the score would be 6.7 out of 10. I give it a 6.7 out of 10. Yeah. That's my score, guys, and you know what I mean? Let me know how you feel about it. Hit that like button if you did like this review. If you have any comments about anything that you agree with, disagree with, or even if you like the film, dislike the film, comment down below, let me know. You know what I mean? And yeah, hit that subscribe button if you want more content from me. Any reviews that come up, you'll be notified. And you know what I mean? I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Madmave out. Peace.